Hello and welcome to the channel. Week 5 brings us healthcare in phase 3, could be good, and healthcare in phase 1 could be ugly. Hover bikes, Web3, and possibly a Uranium ETF. Let's look at these, see if any of them are good and bad over the last few weeks. Recent IPOs, no deep dive, but a short introduction. Do your own due diligence. First one is Genelux coming on the NASDAQ. It's from Canada. Their ticker is GNLX. They are. Genelux is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company focused on developing a pipeline for next generation oncocortical immune un, I'm not even going to say it anymore. Basically, treatment of solid state tumors. So they have a strategy. What I found interesting was they had their own in-house manufacturing facility, and they have ovarian cancer that's active at the moment, a treatment for ovarian cancer that's about to hit phase 3, which could be really quite interesting. They've got one planned for the systemic, they've planned for stage 2, and 2 that are in regulatory submissions for. This is obviously cancers, again, a variety of different stages. Could be good, could be bad. They have a revenue of 11 million in the last quarter. That's not annual revenue, that's last quarter. 103 million market cap and an entry at $6. They have dropped ever so slightly in their 2 days of trading, which isn't really much to judge it on. They could help prevent cancer, but they could also fall over and not get anywhere with any stages. Could be a hope, could be a dream, could be amazing. Next up, we have Clean Technologies. Clean Energy Technologies in California, ticker CETYD. This is not actually a new listing. This is an uplisting to the Nasdaq from the OTC markets. Their revenue was 3 million in the last 3 months. Not particularly big, but their market cap currently is 190 million. But let's have a quick look at them. They use basically a variety of technologies, ranging from their process, their own plant, to get costly waste from manufacturing and agriculture to make energy from it. Sometimes it's made from pellets, sometimes it might be on site with them. They use their own wholly owned subsidiary heat recovery solutions, which again could be used in the same plants to heat everything else and try and save money and loss of waste. And our design and engineering manufacturing services provide integrated approach, becoming an extension of our clients' teams. So I assume they work on site and probably work very, very closely with their suppliers. I guess that means that they could be using pellets, or they could be doing on-site mechanics to save money. They've obviously been trading for a while, but as you can see, coming on from December, they've had a solid rise up, as obviously people have felt there's news that it comes onto the main markets and is available to many people. So they've got a 3 million revenue, 190 million market cap, and their current high of 515. They're pretty much on it. So yeah, over the last 6 months, they've gone up by 210%. But again, do your own due diligence. Have a look at them. If it's of interest, have a deep dive. If it's not of interest, move on to the next. Next, we have Structure Therapeutics. They're designing orally available small molecule medicines, basically mouth medicines, oral medicines. Interesting, they're only at phase 1 on any of them. They're looking at diabetes and obesity, cardiopulmonary, which I believe is the heart and lungs, and idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which I believe is something that affects mostly old people, where your lung has scarring and you can't breathe properly. So all to do with well, one's dietary, and the other two are similar to do with the lungs and the car and the heart. Again, they're only at phase 1. Could be a really dicey game, or could be a good chance to get in early. They have zero revenue for what I can find, a volume of 1.7 million, and on entry at $26. They've not really done too much, to be honest, but yeah, their market cap currently is 900 million. Yeah, could be a very, very long journey. Next up, we have Asset Industries. Asset Industries is a Web3 multimedia technology company providing social media marketing, content delivery, and services across Discord, TikTok, and other social media platforms. What do they do? Well, they make money from Web3. Is Web3 the future? Who knows? If it's of interest, have a deeper dive. That's Asset Industries in Dallas, ticker ASST, a revenue of 618 million, 43 million market cap. Volume at the moment is 204 million. Drop of 40% from their entry at 588 down to 355. Not particularly exciting in my world, but if Web3 is the future, go and have a look and run around. This one's a SPAC approval as the shareholders approve Aerwins deal. Aerwins is a Tokyo-based technology company that develops air mobility, such as a luxury hoverbike and drone-based solutions. So this is hoverbikes and drones. Um, Envisage a change and contributing as society and leading the air mobility revolution with infrastructure. So they have got two things going on. One is the scooter or motorbike, which looks quite impressive, like a bit of a beast there. This is electric and combustion engine. Problem is, it's 500,000 dollars. They also have the drone monitoring and management platform service. So this is UAV, including drones and air mobility platform that provides proper planning, monitoring, and management of aircraft condition. Interesting. So yes, if you're interested in drones and UAVs, go and have a look at them. They were listed by the BBC Science Focus article as one of the 19 most mind-blowing science stories of 2022, possibly a future company. So yeah, that's Pono, a SPAC that is now converted over. So they have had a little bit of a bump in the last. Let's have a look at over the last year. So yeah, it's just bumped up as the